Well, we got all of our floor joists made and set into place and ready for scribing. I've got my ends all shimmed up. That shim is basically what my scribe setting should be, but I'll double check each one when I get ready to scribe. Using the lawn scriber. So we got this one scribed in. The ink line is my scribe where the log is. The pencil line is my overscribe. It's about 1/4 inch to allow for this to shrink and settle in the pocket. You can see here where this transition line where the scribe comes in on the log is down below the apex of the round, because when my next log comes in here and scribes, I want this point to be below that, because it'll get funny if your notch on the upper log has to come down and wrap around this. So we make this side go down in there further to get below that. But if you look at this, you say this is you're going to cut this line here, this scribe line. You got to get past this point, right? It can't drop right in there. So we got to do something a little tricky with that. So come out here, you make a plumb line where that scribe line comes in, and then when I go down to notch this, I'll take the grinder and I'll grind this peak off to that plumb line and then to my scribe line till we hit this point. So this will be a nice vertical section that will get buried inside the notch. I will leave this line. If I take the line, you could get a gap here. So I'm just going to leave that line to this apex, and then it'll be plumb if you were to put a level on it. And that way it'll drop straight into the notch once it's cut. So you can see there now that that's ground down, that can go straight down around that curvature. So there we go. That's basically perfect. Just what I wanted it to do. So we got our top scribe went straight in. And now when our next log comes over, it's going to bury most of this anyway. And ideally, it'll be right around close to that point. For some reason, if there's a dip in a log and I gotta scribe it further than I need or than I plan to, I can come in here with the grinder and grind this lower, right to where that next one's going to scribe in, and then it'll get buried. That little transition spot where I had to adjust it will get buried by the next log.